Hi everyone. So I just wanted to come on here and do like a quick little makeup look, something very simple, something for the SALA because I ain't going nowhere. So let's just jump right into it. I hope all of you guys are doing really good. I'm good, but super fucking ready to go back to work. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It looks like this. It's in a little jar, looks like that. It's really nice. I think it's like $8. I was hearing that it's similar to a Tarte primer, and if you haven't heard of Tarte, they're like hella out of my price range. So I'm just gonna spread this out. Make sure your hands are clean. I just washed my hands. And if you don't feel comfortable digging your fingers into something like that, you could always use like a little spatula or a Q-tip or something that is either one-time use or you can disinfect, because you don't want to keep putting something dirty back into your little container. That would defeat the purpose. Okay, so be very gentle, especially under the eyes. I'm like cachetona, you know, so a little bit of movement, maybe it looks like I'm like dragging the skin on my face. I'm really not. I'm using very light pressure. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some concealer. I'm out of this and I forgot to buy more, so I'm gonna try to scrape as much out as possible. This is the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. If you can see, I cut it right there. So let's see what we can squeeze out of here. I typically don't need a lot of product, so hopefully I can get enough out of here. Okay, so I think this will be enough. I have about that much on my finger, and I'm just gonna press my fingers together like this and start working that under my eyes. Just lightly tapping. Wow, wide awake. Okay. I like to massage it like into the tear duct right there, because sometimes it looks kind of weird if you don't really tap it in properly. And as you can see, that little bit really went a long way for me. So I'm kind of just gonna spread it a little bit onto my nose. I have a lot of redness on my nose, so I like to cover that up. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. Massaging it right in there, and then making sure you get it like into the inner tear duct right here. That's really gonna make you look more wide awake. If you see me looking off to the side, it's because I have a mirror right here. Oh, you can kind of see it in the camera. Let's move that. There we go. Okay. And sometimes I like to take it up onto the eyelid. I have a lot more concealer on this finger, so I'm gonna cover a little bit of redness that I have on my chin. I did moisturize before I went and did this, and I'm just realizing now that I forgot to put sunscreen on. So make sure you always put your sunscreen on, even if you're just going to be indoors, because look at me sitting in front of a window and the sun is still doing what it's doing. It could still cause damage. Okay, so I'm just using my Real Technique sponge, just pressing that into the skin. I'm gonna go over my eyelids to cover up my veins, because if you can see, well, I kind of covered it, but I have veiny eyelids. So I'm gonna cover that up. Use whatever excess product just to go over my nose. Right in here. I feel like the center of my face has the most redness. So, okay. making sure to tap out all that excess product. Under the eyes is where, you know, we collect concealer, foundation, whatever you put under there, just because we got fine lines. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Okay, so that's the kind of coverage that I like for going to the living room. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a bronzer stick. Is this it's a contour stick. This one's by LA Colors. I got it at Dollar Tree for $1. So I don't know if you can see, like, you can't really see, but right in here is where the contours of my cheek is. Okay, you can kind of feel it right here. So I just go a little bit above that, just because sometimes when I blend it tends to drop a little bit. I honestly don't even have to go up in here. Like, I have bangs, so we're just gonna do the sides. I like to bring some color into my nose, in the crease of the eye, and I like, sorry guys, if you saw my little boogie. Okay, and then I know I have big lips, but I want them to look powdier. Okay, okay. So now I'm gonna use the small stipple brush by Elf. It's dirty, don't judge me. I'm gonna wash my brushes today. So I'm just lightly gonna go in circular motions. Okay, see how that moved a little bit lower than where I placed it? And that's okay. That's okay, my friends. We're just gonna blend it out very lightly. Wow. And then once we're done blending with the brush, I'm gonna go back in with my sponge. So again, in circular motions. You guys, this was $1. Like, go get you some. What are you waiting for? You know what else I bought at Dollar Tree that I was like, well, let me just try this out because it's $1. Like, what do I have to lose? An eyeliner. And look how tiny it is, but it's bomb. This one's by LA Colors too. Super good. The eye marker. So good. Okay. I'm gonna blend down here. Down here, honestly, I don't care. I don't care. I kind of bring it on to like up here on my jawline because that's my preference. You do what you like. I feel like it gives me the illusion of a sharper jawline. Hides this little guy right here. Just for the moment, right? Because we like our double chin. Double. He's cute. I'm not editing this video, so I don't know why I'm being a fool right now. I'm just gonna upload this as is. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and just, if you don't have bangs, push this into your hairline, boo. Just gives you a more natural appearance. Just looks more Yeah, more natural, more real. I have extra products, so I'm just gonna move it up here, even though we all know I'm not showing my forehead right now. Spraying that back into the hairline. Okay, I always forget that I contour my lip because it's something that I like recently started doing. So sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, what is this right here? What is going on in my face? What have you guys been up to during quarantine? I have not worked since the 4th of April. So I've been going kind of crazy. Nah, not really, but there are some days where I'm just like, I don't even know what to do no more. But I've been able to get back into doing things that I do like to do. There's been a lot of time that, you know, I'm grateful for, because it just slowed me down a lot. Like, what more could I ask for, you know? It's what I would want when I was working, just time to take a step back. And boy, did I get that time. Okay, so I'm just going back with my sponge, making sure there's no creases anywhere. Blending in. I know it's a contour stick, but I call it a bronzer. Blending in the bronzer. Just so nothing looks too harsh, too crazy. And the camera, no, it's about the same. It's about the same. What is that? It's like an eye boogie, and I washed my face. How embarrassing. Okay, so I have powder on a plate. I just use a glass plate like this, and I put loose setting powder on there, and I'm just gonna go in and tap that out, because that's where, if I crease anywhere, it's under my eyes. Why? Because I have fine lines under there. So I start there, I place the amount of powder that I want, and then I just spread it out. I'm not too worried about creasing while I'm at home, so I don't tend to bake. But if you feel like it, then fucking do it. Okay, down the bridge of the nose. And then I like to press a little bit onto my eyebrows, because I don't really like to set my entire face with powder. I like the dew. And then watch me in a little bit set my entire fucking face. Okay, so now I'm going to use a bronzer powder. I kind of want to use, this is a highlighter for deep skin by Cover FX in Candlelight. I just love how it looks on my skin. Can you tell? So I'm gonna use, where's my brush? I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. It's the mini powder brush, and I'm just gonna coat my brush, and I'm gonna swipe upwards. Oh my god, I just love how that looks on my skin. It gives me a glow, so I feel like I've been out on the beach when I've only been to my backyard. Just set wherever I placed the cream product. Then I just blend it down. Wow, I'm already going on 15 minutes. Time flies when you start talking. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some blush. Let's do a little bit of blush. I don't know what I want to do. I really like bright pinks right now. This is like a, has a little bit of shimmer in it. I'll show you guys. Don't blow in your product if you do makeup on other people. This is my personal shit, so I don't care. But if you do makeup on other people, don't blow, because whether you think you're doing it or not, you're probably spitting on that product, and that is not hygienic. Okay, so I'm using this Jordana Coral Sandy Beach. Oh my gosh, isn't she beautiful? Okay, I'm gonna smile. And then I learned a tip watching Katie on YouTube, where she learned from Makeup by Ariel. He's the guy who does Kylie Jenner's makeup, where you kind of bring the blush up in here and it gives you more of a youthful look. And I gotta say, I like it very much. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Okay, now let's do a little bit of brows. Okay, I have dark brows. They're pretty full. I was tweezing them earlier, so this one's a little bit thinner than it was. Do you guys ever get that itch? Like you see one little hair and then you just go crazy? Yeah, that just happened to me like a couple minutes ago. So let's brush my bangs too. Okay, so what I'm going to use, I typically go between using a powder and using a pencil, and sometimes I just use like a gel. So I use either the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in Warm Brown, this one, or I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in Chocolate. Can you tell? I've been using this for I don't know how many years now, and I'm barely hitting a dent on the light color. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line, let's do some complicated brows right now. Where's my mirror? Oh, I need a handheld mirror. Okay, you gotta see close up. Ooh. Okay, so I like to line the bottom of my brow. I need like a guide, right? So very light pressure. I'm just gonna start following the hair. And then I brush down. I use a lot more pressure on the tail of the brow. That's where I like it to be a little bit deeper. But I'm kind of just doing little strokes to fill it in. Okay. I'm gonna brush through that. And then light strokes upward towards the front of the brow, brushing that through. And my eyebrows look a little bit patchy because I bleached them, I think like 2 months ago. So I still have some brown or some like blonde hair in there. but it's okay. I feel like this is my favorite brow. Do you guys have a favorite brow? Like, this is the Gucci side. And this is Walmart. Walmart. Okay, just lightly. I feel like because this brow is maybe fuller. I feel like my other brow is a little bit patchier. You can see. At the end of the day, who fucking cares? Because I'm going to the living room. Okay, good enough. So as you can see right here, it's a little bit too light because I don't have as much hair there as I do on the other side. So I'm going to take an eyebrow brush, if I can find her. So just an angled brush, and I'm gonna go into the darker color, the powder, and set that pencil where, like right out here. I'm like, who cares? But let me make them perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna brush through them a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Don't judge me. Okay, cool. I like that. Alrighty. So I wanted to do like a really simple makeup look using one palette. So I'm gonna use this one. This is discontinued, so use whatever colors you like. I just like bronzy tones. That's like my go-to. This palette is jacked up, you guys. I don't even remember like what was going on right here. But it's like falling apart. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to start off with this bronzer right here. And I'm going to use my favorite fluffy brush by, I think it's by Bare Minerals. So I'm going to take that much. Well, I'll probably tap that off. Yeah, that was a lot. And press this in. I still have some concealer sitting in my eyelid crease, the creases, the lines, and I'm just gonna lightly, like the further away you hold the brush, like, you know what I'm saying? So like instead of holding it right here, this is more pressure, and this is going to be less pressure. So I like to be like right around here and just dust it in. I like to bring it up in here and kind of flick it out. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Wow, look at that. The depth. on here. Am I legit going on 25 minutes right now? Wow. For a simple makeup look, this is nuts. And just flick it out. Literally, that's all I want to do. So I'm gonna take a small angled brush like this one, grab any one that you have, and I'm gonna go into the dark brown right in here, and I'm gonna line my eyes. So I'm gonna do a little flick, a little cat's eye. I'm gonna attempt to do a small one because most of the time it's not small. Okay, so I'm gonna flip my mirror. I'm just gonna close my eye, and you kind of want to go by where the tear duct is, right there. Close your eye. And you have your little flick, okay? I'm gonna try to do the same thing on the other eye just to set myself up for success, okay? So I'm gonna close my eye. Who else holds their breath? I was holding my breath right now. Okay, so once I have that like mapped out, I just try to connect it. And depending on what kind of look you want, I've been enjoying doing like from the middle of the eye out. Oh, going too far. Cool thing about using eyeshadow is that if you mess up and you have to like rub it out like I did right now, you get like a sexy smoky effect. Where the fuck did I leave my mirror again? Oh, haha, it's in my lap. Okay. Okay, so don't mind me as I hold my breath. Stamping is so helpful. So right here I'm flicking or dragging, and then right here I'm kind of dragging and stamping at the same time. Right here, just dragging that out. Boom! You got a wing with minimal effort. Just make sure you breathe. Take some time to breathe. The hardest part is trying to match it on the other side. But take your time. And if you don't have time, maybe skip the wing. Unless you're a pro. And do whatever makes you happy. I think this wing doesn't match up with this one. We're just gonna give it that smoky effect. You feel me? I can't do this without having my mouth all like open, so don't mind me. You know what I forgot to buy also? Mascara. Mine is dried out. Okay, I'm cool with that. So I'm going to put some mascara on. And I don't have, like, what do I have? You know, I feel like I don't have anything right now. I don't have an eyelash curler because I always wore lashes. So I felt like it wasn't necessary for me to have one. And now I feel like I need one. But we're just gonna make do with what we have. I'm using, what mascara is this? The Maybelline Colossal Bog Shot. This mascara is alright. I don't even know how long I've had it, but it's time for a new one. And you can do just mascara. Skip the wing. Ooh, very nice, very sexy. I don't have like the most, you know, like, I don't have really long lashes. I feel like they're full, but they're not long or spectacular. So I feel like I always go for falsies. And if you have trouble putting falsies on, today is your day, girl. You about to learn. Or boys. Girl is universal, okay? We don't say it here towards one gender. That means everybody. Okay. Lately what I've been doing is wearing like a blue mascara on the bottom. Just to be a little wild, you know? Okay. So I'm going to put these lashes on. They're half lashes. I just cut regular demi wispies by Ardell. Okay. I will reuse lashes until I cannot reuse them. Okay. I know a lot of people think that these are like one and done. For me, they're not. Okay, we take them very seriously. We're gonna use them and abuse them until we can't. Okay, so I like to use the Duo glue, this one, the one that's a wand. I don't like the squeezy tube one for when I feel like it's messy. These right here, I feel like they're messy. I feel like they don't work the same. I feel like they take longer to get sticky. So you don't put lashes straight onto your eye after you put the glue on, okay, ladies and gentlemen? You let it sit for a little bit. You let it get tacky. Right now, the glue is kind of blue, as you can see. You want that to get a little clear, okay? And sometimes it takes a couple times before, at least for me, it'll take a couple times before I can get it right. Okay, so now, what do I want to do? I want to put, no. I was going to put Laura Lash Mascara on, but I feel like that would be a disaster. So, because I'm going to put the lashes on, and if it's wet, it's going to transfer. So we're just going to wait. We're going to wait for that. I'm going to set my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm running out of this one too. I used to buy stuff all the time just because I felt like fucking why not, you know? Like, that looks cool, let me buy it. But then I just had a whole bunch of makeup that I wasn't using, so I told myself that I wouldn't buy anything until I was running out. So what I did is I sprayed the flat side of my sponge with the setting spray. And now I'm just pressing that into the skin. That's just my preference. You could just spray it on. And I like doing that because it brings a skin-like finish back into the skin. It doesn't look so powdery anymore. It looks alive, darling. Most of the time I do, what is this? Is this right here? Most of the time I'll do like, what's it called? Eyeshadow underneath, but I kind of don't feel like it today. Oh my gosh, my eyelash. Okay, so the lashes should be ready by now. So I'm using a tweezer. There's people who are like superhuman and they can use their fingers. I am not one of those people. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my lashes and the tweezers, okay? And I like to grab them right from the center of the lash, okay? I feel like I have more control. Now what you wanna do with your mirror is you're gonna tilt your head back, okay? So you could see your lash line. And you're gonna place them down. And watch this shit not be tacky. I'm gonna be pissed. I talked too much and I forgot about the lashes. And then you just pinch them together. Wow. Okay. We're gonna do the next eye. Tilt your head back and don't judge me if I have boogers, okay? Oh, can you see what I'm doing? Tilting my head back, placing that lash down. I feel like, no, I need more glue on these. We'll try that again. Okay, so we'll wait for that to get tacky. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some, I was gonna say lash glue, but it's brow gel. Just gonna I like how it looks when all my eyebrows are like brushed upward. And this brow gel is bomb. It's by Urban Decay. Wow, that half lash is doing things for me. Now I'm like ready for this lash to be ready. So let's highlight. As we wait, I'm gonna use the only thing I ever fucking use, the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy. I always say that wrong. Their highlighter. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. It really is really fucking pretty. And I'm gonna use a Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. It looks like this. I just do a little this, a little zhuzh. And then, oh, that's what I love. Forward, I'm not wearing no highlighter. Oh, yes I am. No, I'm not. Yes I am. Oh, so beautiful. And you could like pack this on and it looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's just, it does everything for me, you know. I like the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow, and then I'll take my pinky and do a little bit in the inner corner. just makes me feel a little alive, you know? Wow, so pretty. Okay. Let's put this lash on before I do the same mistake or make the same mistake. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do it with this mirror so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so you tilt your head back and place it down. I like, as you can see, there's a gap here. I like that little gap, and just so I can extend my eye a little bit. I have big eyes. It's not necessary for me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You feel me? Pinch these together. This is when like an eyelash curler would be nice. Okay, I think I'm done. I just need some, let's do some gloss. Okay, do a little bit of gloss. I'm gonna line my lips a little bit and throw a gloss on and call it a day. I got this lip liner at Dollar Tree. Surprise. It's the LA Colors lip liner in Bear With Me. It's very nice. I like it. And I'm going to use the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in Dolly. Sample sizes are great for lip glosses because you know you're not going to use them up. Oh, and they're so minty. And they give you like a little bit of like a lip plumping effect. Ah, yes, give it to me. Yes, darling. So what do you guys think? It usually doesn't take me 43 fucking minutes to do this. It takes me like 15-20 minutes, you know? The lashes usually take me the longest amount of time. This lash is kind of looking a little bit wonky, but we're going to the SALA, okay? We don't gotta look extra cute. You can see it's like, okay, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, y'all, it doesn't matter. All right. I almost wondered if I put blush on. Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys are, once again, I hope you guys are doing great. Take time for yourselves. I started doing yoga in the mornings, a little stretching, a little meditating, and I'm starting off slow because I don't know how to do yoga and I don't really know how to meditate. So I look up 5-minute guided meditations in the morning, and then I do a little bit of stretching for like 5-10 minutes, you know, give yourself that little extra time, and brush your motherfucking teeth. All right, thank you guys for watching. This is so awkward. Okay, I love all of you, and let me know what you guys would want to see next, because it's hard coming up with ideas. I feel like I stick to the same looks all the time anyway, so it would be great for you guys to, you know, give me some ideas of what you guys would want to see, what you guys are interested in. If you guys want to do like a Q&A, maybe ask me some questions, hair related questions, makeup questions, personal life, whatever you guys are interested in talking about. Yeah, once again, thank you guys for always showing me love. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Give this a like and comment. Tell me what you liked about this. Tell me what you wouldn't do. Tell me what you did do, what you do, and if you learned anything, let me know. I hope you guys got something from this video. So let me like wrap this up because apparently I can't stop talking. Thank you again. Subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell, let your homegirls, let your homeboys know how to get this cute little look, you know, for the living room. Or if you're already going back to work, then to go to work, you know, it's quick. You could skip the lashes. But yeah, sending you guys lots of love and positive vibes, hugs and kisses during this crazy fucking time. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.